Good morning to all. Myself, Dr. D. Raman, working as a assistant professor in Department of Physical Education, JJ College of Arts and Science, Pudukkottai. Now, we will going to discuss about classifications of joint. Introduction of joint. A joint, also called articulation, is a point of contact. Orthology. It is the scientific study of joint. Kinesiology. It is the study of the motion of the human body. Definition of joint. It is the site at which any two or more bones articulated is called joint. Classifications of joint. There are three type of classifications of joint. One is fibrous joint or fixed joint or immovable joint. Second one is cartilaginous joint or slightly movable joint. Third one is synovial joint or freely movable joint. First one, fibrous or fixed or immovable. These joints are held together by the tissue which develops during childhood. Example, garnium. Second one is cartilaginous or slightly movable joint. Here movement is needed but only to a certain point. Example, the vertebral column and symphysis pubis. Third one is synovial joint or freely movable joint. These joints are allow movements takes place. Synovial joint or freely movable joint. Synovial joint, this lubricate the joint like oil in a working engine. It enables all parts of the joint to move against each other smoothly. This is inside the synovial joint. Capsules which hold the fluid in place. The synovial membrane lies inside the capsules where the fluid is produced. Types of synovial joint. Freely movable or synovial joints can be divided into 6 groups depending upon the way they move. Types. First one is ball and socket joint. Second one is hinge joint. Third one is pivot joint. Fourth one is gliding joint. Fifth one is saddle joint. Sixth one is candyloid joint. Hinge joint is allow flexion and extension with only a small movement of rotation. Example, elbow, knee, ankle, fingers and toes. Third one is pivot joint is allow only rotation. Example, proximal and distal radioulnar joint. Fourth one is gliding joint. In this joint, the articular surface of bone, it looks flat and move on the another bone in slipping movement. Example, sternoclavicular joint and joint carpal and dorsal bone. Saddle joint. The saddle joint allow the movement of the joint forward and backward and right to left. Example, wrist joint. Sixth one is candyloid joint. This allows for movement in all direction, however full rotation. Example, wrist joint, metacarpal, ankle joint, metatarsal phalanges joint. Thank you.